Happy day, I am Dr. Brinda Ramanujam, Associate Professor and Head BSc Data Science. Today we are going to talk about operating systems. Let's first see the main objectives of an operating system. The entire lecture will concentrate on the basics of organization of computer systems and the components of operating systems, the overview or functions of operating systems, services provided by the operating system, and also the importance of having an operating system. First, let us see what an operating system is. A modern computer consists of a lot of processors, main memory, disks, printers, and various input-output devices. The one which is managing all the varied components requires a layer of software. That layer is defined as the operating system. Let's see the definition and goals of an operating system. A program which acts as an interface between a user of a computer and the computer's hardware is called as an operating system. There are three main goals. The operating system is mainly responsible for executing user programs and solve user problems easier. It also enables a computer system to have a convenient use with the user. It also efficiently helps in handling the hardware of the computer. The four main components of a computer system are 1. The computer hardware, 2. The operating system, 3. The system and application program, and finally the end users or the users. Here the diagram clearly depicts the four components of a computer system. The computer system structure is divided into the four components. The first is your hardware. The hardware provides the basic computing resources. It helps in checking the central processing unit, the memory of the computer, and also the I/O devices. The operating system is responsible for controlling and coordinating all the hardware parts of the computer and among the various applications of the users. The application programs define the ways in which the entire system's resources are used to solve computing problems. Users are the people or other machines or any other computers which are going to be responsible in running the applications. Let's move on to the operating system's functions. OS is a resource allocator. Mainly it helps in managing all the resources and decides between conflicting requests for efficient and fair utilization of resource use. Operating system is also a control program, meaning it controls the execution of programs to prevent errors and also helps in the improper usage of the computer. Everything a vendor ships when you order an operating system, and it's a good approximation, but it varies from one computer to another computer. The one program which is running at all times on the computer is nothing but the kernel. The kernel is everything of the computer. Everything else is either a system program or an application program. So we need to know the importance of a kernel. Let's see the functions of an operating system. The one program which is running at all times on the computer system is called as the kernel, and everything else is either a system program or an application program. Let's see the services provided by an operating system. The operating system mainly helps in editing, compilation, and linking and debugging all your programs. It also helps in program executions, trying to load your program into the memory, taking input and output, and also file initialization. It also helps in accessing all the input, output, and files and deals with specific input, output, and file formats. Also, it resolves conflicts of resource contention, protection in access to resources and data. Why are operating systems important? Operating systems are important to understand how to correctly use them while writing a user applications. Large and complex systems have high economic impact and result in increasing problems of management. So, you should have an efficient operating system to manage such impacts. Few actually involved in operating systems design and implementation may generate or have general techniques learned which they apply so that the operating system is able to allocate resources efficiently. It also combines from many other areas of computer science, architecture, languages, data structures, and algorithms. So, it is important that you have an efficient and good operating system. The following were discussed: the basic organization of computer systems, the components of operating systems, overview of the functions of an operating system, and what were the services provided by the operating system. Overall, the operating system is the heart of the computer, and you need to have a good operating system to have an efficient computer. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe and comment to M.O.P Classroom. Thank you.